162 games in a season is way too many games. We're here to change that narrative.
To the left.
Rifleman's into the left field. Angeles runs the home run.
Both rookies, actually, I should say. She hits one, grounds it into right. Runner's going to round third, head from home. The throw from Cush in right. In time! Kate Cush saves the game for the Unicorns!
Get to this position, and then one out away. This ball's hit well into center. Johnny back at the track, at the wall. It's out of here.
The SSBL, the best way to watch.
Welcome, everyone, to Week 2, the ESTV game of the week here in the SSBL. It's going to be the Dragons at the Retrievers. And we're going to be underway here. Zelda Narwhal on the mound for the Retrievers. Will Freishek to lead things off. Both teams coming off opening week wins. Dragons victorious over the Moonshots. And the Retrievers smoking the Knights. This one's put into left. And Barry Buns will make the catch for round number 1. Homer runs. One of the many people who were tied at the top of the league last year in home runs. It was him, his teammate Duke Town, Shiro Amiya, and Hanifi Jr., if my memory serves me correct, but he strikes out there, 2 away. And that brings up Fridge Pastry. A rematch of the divisional round of the heroic playoffs last year, and if you remember, it was the hero Yankee No-Brim for the Retrievers that basically won both games for them and sent them to the conference finals, as that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Zelda Narwhal, and we'll send ourselves to the bottom of the first. Harold McHenry leading things off. And it's Ghana Pitchwell on the mound. Swing and a miss. Pitchwell starts things off with the strikeout.
The shortstop, number 55.
This one's going to be through the left side. And we have our first hit of the game. 1-out single for Ferrari. I'll bring up Maggie Slowitz. She starts off with a 1-1 count here from Pitchwell. Slow roller to Pastry. Pastry to second for 1. Back to first. Can't turn to. Solowitz able to beat it out by a step. And I'll bring up Barry Buns with 2 outs now. Fouls off the first pitch. Comes up empty there. 0-2. Tough out activated for Buns. Pops it up foul territory. And Noah Walker will make the catch for round number 3. Nothing doing in the first. We go top 2. It'll be Walker, G.H. Jackson, and Duke Town for the Dragons. This will be the lone matchup we see of these two teams in the regular season, as they are in different divisions in the Heroic Conference. Dragons in the Heroic Evolution, Retrievers in the Heroic Icons. Retrievers winning the Icons last year that propelled them to the Super Series. And it was eventually the Dragons who won the Evolution, as that one was a 3-way tiebreak last year. And the Dragons eventually winning that. 1 on, 1 out now for Duke Town. And he falls behind 1 and 2. That one's into the stands. Swing and a miss. Narwhal K's up Town 2 away. And brings up former retriever Velma Betancourt. Oh and 2 now. Swing and a miss. After the walk, Narwhal K's 2 in a row, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Still zeros on the board. Ramen Nunez leading things off here. This one, 2 second home runs is there in time for number 1. Brings up Dale Blanco Jr. One and 1 from Pitchwell is called strike 2. This one's back up the middle. Pitchwell out of his range up the middle, and it's a base hit. The second hit of the game for the Retrievers. 1 on, 1 out now for Barbara Dickerson. And that one gets away, and runner's going to advance to second. They have our first runner in scoring position now. Can the Retrievers take advantage here and put the first run up on the board? Popped up into left. Players converge, and it's the third baseman, Gary Starr, who makes the catch. So 2 outs now here for Trace McSorley. And McSorley goes down swinging, and the runner is left stranded. And we'll go to the top of the third. Starr, Sheldon, and Freishak will lead things off. Be sure to scan the QR code if you would like to learn more about the SSBL and join our Discord as we are underway with Season 9, as that one's put into right field for a base hit, the first one of the game for the Dragons.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 16.
Harry Shelton hitting in the 9-hole, and that one's under the glove. And 2 on now, nobody out here for the Dragons. They're looking for some revenge here for that playoff series loss to end Season 8, and it's the top of the order, Will Freishak. Second time around. Swing and a miss. Freishak goes down.
The second baseman, number 12.
Now Homer runs with a chance here. One into center, and Barbara Dickerson makes her way back. A floater into shallow center field. And the second baseman able to chase it down for out number 2. A big second out here. It's up to French Pastry not to squander the opportunity here. And a hard hit ball right to Ferrari at short for out number 3. Both teams pitching around, getting base runners into scoring position. And we'll head to the bottom of the third now. Honey Bear to lead things off. High fly ball into center field. That will be easily caught by Duke Town for round number 1. Brings us back to Harold McHenry. Harold McHenry in the regular season last year, hitting .242, was 21 for 70. Did not hit a home run, had 5 RBIs, struck out 17 times and walked 6, and that's a grounder to third in time to Pastry for out number 2, and that brings up Sammy Ferrari.
Number 55.
3-0 to Ferrari. Fouls that one back, 3-1. Swing and a miss. We're through 3 here and still nothing doing on the scoreboard. 2 hits apiece, all that these teams can muster so far, as we're in a bit of a pitching battle here. Noah Walker to lead things off for the Dragons, as power versus right-handers active here against Narwhal to start off the 4th inning. Hard hit ball, and that's over the first baseman's head. Didn't really make a play at it, and leadoff runners aboard.
The shortstop, number 7.
H. Jackson has drawn the lone walk of the game so far. That's a slow roller to second. Dickerson goes for the tag, comes up empty, but throws it to first for the out.
The center fielder, number 9.
We've seen that gone all too wrong here in the SSBL too many times, but at least they recorded 1 out. So many times teams come up completely empty on those types of plays. It's Duketown now with a runner at second, and he strikes out swinging. Mojo up for Narwhal. And here comes Velmo Betancourt. Narwhal locked in through 3 2/3, 6 strikeouts so far. Pitch count is a touch high, throwing their 60th pitch here, though. Oh, this one's deep into right. Does it stay fair? It's off the pole! The former Retriever finds the pole in right. A 2-run shot puts the Dragons on top, 2-0.
The third baseman, number 6.
Just barely found the foul pole in right. And the Dragons strike first. That will be out number 3, but the 2-run shot makes it 2-0 as we enter the bottom of the 4th. Maggie Slowitz to lead things off. This team of young guns looking to be the first team to repeat as Super Series champions. And French Pastry makes a nice play that the Retrievers' first baseman couldn't make. Leaping for out number 1. And that one is just foul from Buns. It'll be 1-2. His tough out will be activated. Swing and a miss! A big strikeout there, 2 away here through the heart of the Retrievers' order. Ramen Nunez to the plate now. Hitchwell locked in 3 2/3, excuse me. 4 strikeouts, only 2 hits allowed as Pitchwell has done just that. Nunez making him work a bit here. Fouling a few off, 2-2 the count. And that one's up the middle, a base hit for Nunez. And the inning will go on. And it's Dale Blanco Jr. who comes to the plate. One and 2 the count to Blanco Jr. And oh, that one is by the first baseman, Pastry. Runner's going to head for third at first, but thought better of it. And so now it's 2 on now for Barbara Dickerson. Can she cut into the deficit? First pitch swinging, rolls it close to the mound, and Pitchwell comes off of it, throws it to first. in time for out number 3 and gets them out of the jam and remain 2-0 going into the top of the 5th inning here. As we go over to Harry Shelton. Delta Narwhal during the regular season last year, 27 innings pitched, 12 earned runs for a 4 flat ERA and a 1 flat whip. Had a 33-6 strikeout to walk ratio for 11 Ks per 9. One away now, Will Freishak. Three and two. Swing and a miss. Freishak down on strikes again, 2 away. Playoff Zelda Narwhal, on the other hand, was a much different animal. Going 23 and 2/3, 6 earned runs for 2.28 ERA, a 1.01 whip, and 10.6 strikeouts per 9. It gives up a walk there to homer runs. Now bring up French Pastry. Three and one to French Pastry, and that's back-to-back walks. Narwhal starting to labor a bit as she's up into the 80 pitches, and Narwhal will get pulled in favor of Arthur Pennyfold, so not the greatest of outings from Narwhal. That one's back to Pennyfold, and he'll get out of the top of the 5th without any more damage. Still 2-0 going into the bottom of the 5th, 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Retrievers here. Looking to get something going here against Ghana Pitchwell. Swing and a miss. Pitchwell rings him up there. One away now for Honey Bear. Fouls that one off. As he does with that one, 0-2 now to Honey Bear. Popped up right field. Cracking that one nicely is Freishak, and he makes the catch for round number 2. That brings up Harold McHenry. 5 strikeouts now for Pitchwell. He's done very nicely, but that's up the middle. 2-out single for the Retrievers here. Makes it 1 swing baseball here for Sammy Ferrari.
Number 55.
Not known for her power, but did have 3 home runs last season and slugged .520 on the year. And she gets caught looking. 6 Ks for Pitchwell as we head to the top of the 6th. Dragons holding on to a 2-0 lead, looking for some more offense here. G.H. Jackson to lead things off. Jackson, if my memory serves me correct, really getting her first chance at starting in the league. She's a bit of an older player, but finally finding a home here in the Dragons organization. Tough out for her. She fouls off the off-speed. Lays off the curveball, and the count is full. And ball 4, and G.H. Jackson will draw a walk to bring up Duketown. As I mentioned, Duketown last year tied for that major league lead with 8 home runs, slugging .789 last year while hitting .316. Has a 2-2 count here. Fouling off pitches from Pennyfold. Swing Swing and a miss. Mojo down for town. And I'll bring up Velma Betancourt, the former retriever. And the difference in this game, the 2-run shot off the foul pole and right. He swings at the first pitch and pops it into left. Buns will make the catch for round number 2. That will bring up Gary Starr. One on, 2 outs now. And that's grounded to Ferrari. She backhands it, gets it to McHenry in time for round number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Will be the big bats, Slowitz, Buns, and Nunez due up for the Retrievers. Pitchwell still locked in, up to 73 pitches. He has done very well against this very strong Retrievers lineup. This one's a grounder to runs. Easy play for him, 1 away. Pitchwell on the year last year didn't really live up to snuff. He had a 6.19 ERA as that one's going to be into the gap. That's going to roll to the wall. And Barry Buns is going to have himself a 1-out double here. 11 earned runs in 16 innings pitched for Pitchwell. 6.19 ERA, 22 walks, 22 strikeouts to 3 walks, a 1.18 WHIP, and a 12.375 Ks per 9. Back to the mound. Pitchwell's going to go for third. And the double is going to be erased, as Buns wasn't paying proper attention. 2 outs now. Dale Blanco Jr. 2 for 2 so far today. Been able to read Pitchwell well so far, but hasn't turned into runs for the Retrievers. That one's grounded to Pastry, and he'll step on the bag for round number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 7th, still 2-0 here. 9-1-2 for the Dragons. Neefold to start off the top of the 7th here. Through an inning of third of relief so far. Allowed a walk and struck out 1. 1-2 count. That one's fouled off. Count remains full. Swing and a miss. Pennyfold rings them up there. Send us back to the top of the lineup. Will Freishak 0 for 3 so far. And he puts one up the middle. Freishak aboard for the first time today.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Except homer runs. The other man with 8 home runs on this team. I believe it was Runs who ended up winning the heroic MVP award. Had the 8 home runs, 20 RBIs, but flies out into left here.
The first baseman, number 21.
2 outs now with a runner aboard for French Pastry. The big switch hitting bat, and now has a runner in scoring position. With a good amount of speed, a base knock makes it a 3-0 game. He's got a 1-2 count. Just misses the bottom of the zone, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pennyfold gets out of the inning. Let's see if the Retrievers' bats can pick him up here. 7, 8, and 9 to up behind 0 for 6 so far tonight. Cannot figure out Pitchwell. Dickerson falls behind 0-2. And strike 3 called on the inside corner. 1 away. Here's Trace McSorley, 0 for 2 in tenths. Little nubber to Jackson, who makes the catch for round number 2.
The catcher, number 37.
Honey Bear is also tense. And he will actually draw a walk, the first walk issued tonight by Pitchwell.
Now pitching.
And that will do it for Pitchwell. Can't finish the 7th, but brings in Wanda Cosmo, who was absolutely a monster last year for this Dragons bullpen. 39 innings pitched, the most in the major leagues. We'll give it up 9 earned runs for 2.08 ERA, and had a sub-1 whip as she gets the final out here in the 7th to send us to the top of the 8th, still nursing a 2-0 lead for the Dragons. It'll be the heart of the order do it for them here. Noah Walker 1 for 3 so far today. Pennyfold locked in relief. Gets a grounder to McSorley. In time, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 7.
G.H. Jackson. Drawn 2 walks so far today. Ahead 2-1. 3-1. And make it a trio of walks for G.H. Jackson. Showing some good plate discipline. We'll bring up a 0 for 3 in 10th Duke Town. Not a lot of speed at Jackson, but that one's by the glove of the first baseman. Not a good day for McHenry at first. Has not been able to read the ball off the bat well. And that will do it for Pennyfold. In comes Chicken Hot Dartboard. Inheriting 2 runners on and only 1 out here in the top of the 8th. And it's Velma Betancourt, the home run hitter. Swings through the off speed there, 1-1. That one's hit hard but foul, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Nowhere close to that one. 2 outs now. And Gary Starr comes to the plate. One and one the count here. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 8th. Dragons looking to extend their lead here. Pressure mounting for the Retrievers. It's a full count to Gary Starr. The pitch. That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to round third. And it's going to be 3-0 Dragons.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 16.
Runners at the corners now for Harry Shelton. And he puts one up the middle. It'll be 4-0.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 82.
Dragons have gotten some insurance here in the top of the 8th. And Trace McSorley with a diving stop. The throw is not going to be in time, and the bases are loaded. 3 straight runners have reached for the Dragons. Bases loaded for homer runs, a dangerous man. But he grounds this one to McHenry, who will beat him to first for out number 3, but 2 more runs come across for the Dragons. They lead 4-0 now. Time running thin for the Doggos.
The shortstop, number 50.
As we enter the bottom of the 8th, but facing off against Wanda Cosmo, who has really turned her career around since joining the Dragons, but that one's up the middle. Leadoff single for the Retrievers.
Now batting, the right.
And here comes the big bat of Maggie Slowitz, 0 for 3 thus far. High pitch, we'll see if Cosmo stays low in the zone. And she does, but it's to her benefit, and that's going to be back-to-back singles for the Retrievers. They've got something brewing here, and here comes Barry Buns.
Number 25.
Barry Buns fouls off the first pitch. And the second 0-2, the count. Tough out activated for Buns. And Buns into center field. That one is long gone, and it's a run-one game. Absolutely crushed into dead-away center field. 501 feet for Buns, and it's 4-3. Wanda Cosmo now tense. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. This one's into right. Doesn't have enough. Back goes Freishak. He's at the wall. It's gone! It's now a brand new game. Back-to-back home runs for the Retrievers, and it's tied up here 4-4. Ramen Nunez and Barry Buns go back-to-back, and it's a brand new ball game. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Over the head of Freishak, but foul. It's a 1-1 count, 2-1 now. That one finds his own 2-2. Blanco 2 for 3 on the day. Hopped up. Well, let's go out of play. He'll find the netting behind home plate. This one a grounder to Star. That one's in time for out number 1. Reach the lower third of the order, and Dickerson will get pulled in favor of French Tater. And he slow rolls this one to Jackson, who's up with it. The throw is in time for out number 2. And we go to Trace McSorley now, tense and 0 for 3. He stays in the game. Never count the Retrievers out. And that's up the middle for McSorley. The inning will continue, as both the games they beat the Dragons in were comeback from behind victories in the playoffs. Honey Bear to the plate, 0 for 2. And he puts this one in the gap. That's going to roll to the wall. Runner's headed for third. Freishak just now up with it. He's going to round third, head for home. The Retrievers lead. From 4-0 down to taking the lead in the bottom of the 8th, 5-4. All off Wanda Cosmo, who has now given up almost as many earned runs in tonight's game as she did all of last season. 5 earned here in the bottom of the 8th. And that one's going to get through. Runner's going to stay put at third, though. A decent arm on Freishak there. And runners will be at the corners for Sammy Ferrari. And Cosmo gets yanked. Absolutely abysmal outing for her. And the ball gets handed over to Adolphus Clay. He falls behind 2-0 to Ferrari. 3-0. Foul that one off, 3-1. And that will be a walk. The bases are going to be loaded now. And it's Maggie Slowitz. He's gone through the order here in the bottom of the 8th now. Maggie Slowitz scored on the first home run. 2-1 the count. 5-4 Retrievers lead now. Finds zone there, 2-2. Full count, full bases. And this one's going to be put into the gap. It's going to roll to the wall. That's going to clear the board. The Retrievers have put up 8 runs in the bottom of the 8th. The Dragons' bullpen has absolutely melted down. And here comes Barry Buns. Tough out here for Buns. And he gets rung up there, but the damage has been done. 8 in the 8th. And the Retrievers now just 3 outs away from going to 2-0 on the title defense tour. Some defensive switching. See if Dartboard would get what would now be the win after giving up a pair of his own. Well, they didn't get charged to him. They went to Pennyfold. That one's grounded to McSorley, 1 away. Well, Walker 1 for 4. Swing and a miss. Grounder to Slowitz. Easy play for her, 2 away. And the last hope for the Dragons, G.H. Jackson to the plate. And to Slowitz again. In time for round number 3. And the Retrievers with another comeback from behind victory over the Dragons. Win this one 8-4 with 8 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Absolutely wild here in this one. 14 hits for the Retrievers. All the starters getting the hits except for Dickerson. Multi-hit game for everyone but McSorley and Bear. And Buns and Nunez with the jump start to the offense. 3-run shot, and then Nunez tied it up, and they just didn't stop after that. A lot of strikeouts, though, in this one. 11 from the Dragons, 9 from Retrievers, 3 from Duketown, the Sombrero. Multi-hit games for Freishek, Starr, and Shelton. Loss goes to Wanda Cosmo, gets pegged for 7 earned through 1, and Clay 1 earned through a third. Win goes to Dartboard, who pitched 1 2/3, who let 2 runs go in, but gets charged to Pennyfold. Their MVPs are Barry Buns, Ghana Pitchwell, and Maggie Slowitz. Thank you all for tuning in to the ESTV Game of the Week for the SSBL. Be sure to scan the QR code to join our Discord and keep up with us as we continue on through Season 9. But as for me, I'm Chicken Sandwich. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day, everyone.